Andy Stevenson for SevereMMA, joined by a victorious Scott Harvey. You keep doing it, and yourself and Paul Hughes just walked into the room here and said, "You are that guy."
I'm that guy. I'm starting to see it. So, no, I'm delighted. That was a tough fight. Like, I needed that, but no, I'm very happy with my performance.
I feel like that was a sneaky tough fight. Like, it was two undefeated prospects going head to head.
In my head, I was thinking this is like the fight. They gave me the name probably a number of months ago. Actually, the name came up, and I fractured my orbital back in October, so I was out until the new year. And then about 12 weeks ago, I got some really bad news. Obviously, my mom wasn't well and stuff, so I was like, don't know how long it'll be before I can fight. And she started to make a man in January. And Shannon came to me, he was like, "Here, do you want to fight?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "April, Dublin, Leon Arms." And I was like, I knew straight away. I was like, he's a tough fight. And I was like, "Yeah, give me that one." Because I was like, they're putting us two together. That says something. I thought that like one of us is pushing on here, and if I'm not at that level, he'll quickly make me find out. So I was like, "Yeah, no, give me that fight, and we'll go from there." Yeah.
Very sorry to hear about your mum. If you don't mind me asking, is she okay now?
She's okay now. Yeah, she's actually better. It's mad. Like she was really unwell. Like Pat always tells to tell the story. I have a mad upbringing, crazy life. And she's just been through it all. And obviously she's on the mend, and when she's on the mend, it's a lot easier. So no, I'm happy overall. She's getting better. I've just had the best night of my life, so it's a beautiful life.
Was she here watching tonight?
Nah, she didn't come to watch. She watched it from the house. She's like hard for watching it. Like she struggles to watch it, and I understand. Like it's got to be tough to see it, but
it's your child.
It is, yeah. Find some guy that's built like a fridge, just standing and swinging. So I understand why she's a bit hesitant to see it, but no, she's doing well, bro.
Scott, you look phenomenal tonight. The low kicks, especially early on, they were working really, really well for you. Was that part of the game plan coming in?
Yeah. He actually done a very good job at pulling someone. I actually didn't think he'd be as quick on his feet to pull it. I knew he'd press forward. I knew he'd want to hold the centre. I knew he had heavy hands. I knew he likes to sit down and throw. And me and Paul talked about backstage, we've got to mix in the level changes. The big thing we thought about in this fight is just fight IQ. Like, one of my best assets, I know I can dig in when the going gets tough. But one of the main things that I think I do really well is that fight IQ, is that I'm okay to quickly learn on the job. Like, I seen him sitting down in the shots and getting a bit of confidence. And that's why I was like, I need to hit this guy back a little bit. I need to crack him to let him know that I'm not just a grappler, I'm not just going to kick at his legs, I'll fucking bang him. And he'll quickly want to keep his hands up, and that worked, do you know what I mean? And then from there, that made me implement that made the wrestling and takedowns a lot better. And then made him want to work his arse off to get up from bottom. And I was like, no, I'm happy to hold you here. I'll land me shots and just draw this fight out. Do you get what I mean? And it worked perfectly. Yeah.
You landed an absolutely beautiful combination. The left hook, jab, left hook into the cross right.
Jab, hook, right hand, and he was out. He looked like he was glass-eyed for a second, and then he quickly recovered when his arse hit the ground. His feet came in front of him. I was like, can't rush in here. I could try finish him, but I can't rush in here because he's still dangerous. And I was raging. I was literally just went jab, hook, right hand, and I was like, 5K bonus. And then he recovered, and I was like, damn it, it's gone again. But nah, I'll get another one. Don't you worry.
Yeah. The last time I spoke to you was here in the RDS a year ago, and we haven't seen him in the cage since then. So what do you want next?
I want to fight again. I have the thing. I'm in a tricky one at the moment because scheduled to get married in August, and
congratulations.
Abroad. So I don't want to be getting into fights a month or two out. I couldn't risk fucking breaking a hand down. You know the way I fight.
You need to keep the money maker looking well. For
Leon gave me a big fuck off cauliflower ear, and I don't like him for that because I've really enjoyed having nice ears, and he's gone around it for me. But no, I don't want to fight too close to that because I don't want to fucking get banged up. You know yourself, you'll never hear the end of it. But I'd love to fight I know there's a card on in Rome in May, the end of May, which would be perfect for me if someone like a featherweight, because I've moved up a weight class as well. That's another thing. I can make weight a lot easier now. I can take fights on 3 and 4 weeks notice, no problem. 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks notice. Whereas before with bantamweight, it's a fight to get down to the weight class, let alone fight. So now that I'm available, I can turn over a lot quicker. There'll be a small window where I'm out, but I'd like to fight again at the end of the year, definitely.
You're 32 years old, right?
Yeah, 32.
I feel like that type of performance that you've just put on tonight shows that you're ready to kick on to that next level.
100%. There's no reason why I shouldn't be on the main card, and there's no reason why I couldn't be. I don't see anything there tonight that would put me a million miles away from Harry Hardwick. The guys who hold the belt, there's nothing there that's I'm here and they're there. I'm up there with them. Do you know what I mean? It's just one or two more nice wins like that, and it's give me that title fight. Do you know what I mean?
Is there anyone that you would like next? Because you've got Harry, obviously has the title right now. You've got Solomon Simon fighting later today. Nick Bagley's obviously floating around that top level as well. Is there anyone you have your eye on particular?
Not really, like I'm just easy to fight anyone. Like they gave me Leon's name, I'll take it. If it's a fight that's gonna make me improve and get better, I'm like, sign me up. Do you know what I mean? Like Leon can strike. That made me want to trust my striking a little bit more. Put me against a grappler, I'm gonna have to work on my grappling and improve in that area. And with every fight, that's the plan. The objective's the same. I'm not you know this more than anyone, Andy. I'm not like a big shit talker. I'm not a guy who sits there and calls out everyone. I get on with everyone. I like this sport. Like, you know what I mean? It's an honour that obviously I get to train beside Paul, and it's someone that I take a lot of, like, I wouldn't even know what would be the word, like aspire to be like. Is that he's not out here, like, he obviously has talked a little bit of shit over the years, but he's not the guy that's out here like calling out everyone, bad mouthing this. He wants the fights that make him better, and I'm down for that. You know what I mean? It makes me improve.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask this question, but this man's fighting in a couple of weeks' time in Belfast. How's he looking? Give us the inside scoop.
Bro, he's fucking flying. I'm not saying this being funny. Like, do you know what the funny thing is? Everyone thinks Paul's this like striker. Paul's best asset is his grappling, is his ability to butcher you on the ground. I remember having this chat with you before when you were over in FAI, and I said, before AJ McKeon, I was like, if he gets this guy on the ground, he'll butcher him. And it didn't work out 100% there, but like, against Usman didn't even get close to taking him down. Do you know what I mean? He had a few little wins here and there. Usman's one of the best grapplers in the world. I was like, Paul's on another level. Do you know what I mean? So, like, this fight in a few weeks is like, this is a cakewalk. Do you know what I mean? It's always a tough opponent, don't get me wrong, and we treat it with, like, every fight is the hardest fight you'll ever have. The next fight is the toughest fight you'll ever have. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So it's getting approached with that sort of mentality. But, like, he's on another level. Like, this is just a stepping stone. He gets to sell out one of the biggest arenas, like, in Ireland, in front of his family, in front of his friends, in front of everyone who wants to be there. It's already pretty much sold out. It's going to be a night to remember, honestly.
Scott, you didn't get to finish tonight, but I think that was a career best performance. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And prize guy, I'm coming for that bonus next time. Don't you worry. Why don't we just pretend he fell asleep after the jab hook right hand, and we can just call it there and give me the bonus. But
we'll just edit up the clip.
Yeah. The fight ended there. The camera cut out, and no one knew what happened. But thank you very much, Andy. Thank you for the honesty.